What's up, guys? Reeno. So I asked you guys what you wanted to see a video made about, and one of the top responses was a video about motivation. I know that motivation is probably at like an all-time low because of COVID right now. But that's something that I want to talk about because personally I've never been more motivated, and I feel like if I explain my process, like my thought process behind that, then it could help people shift the way that they're looking at corona and quarantine and all this shit. So basically for me, it presented itself as an opportunity rather than an obstacle. I decided, and that's the key thing, I decided to see it as an opportunity because, all right, whenever there's something that happens in life that's something that you can't change, you can either decide to look at it as an obstacle or an opportunity. There's really nothing else. And when it's something you can't change, what is the point in looking at it as an obstacle except, to feel some sense of ego about the fact that you have an excuse to not do the thing that you really want to do, your deeper purpose, your deepest purpose. So I decided to see it as an opportunity. And thus, I've been working on a lot of digital products and learning about things, acquiring new skills, meeting new people online, and, all type of shit like that. Anything that I can do that I can especially focus more on now that I'm staying inside and I'm not going other places and I'm not, chilling with friends or, going to school, stuff like that, because of quarantine, because of COVID. So so that's just as far as how to look at it, right? But as far as motivation goes, that's a bigger thing. Motivation is something that I used to struggle with like a lot, because I would have a lot of doubt. I would have some days where I'm motivated, but that would be in the vast minority. It would be usually, okay, I'm motivated, I'm really, really motivated today, and then I would lose it in the following days. So as far as how I've learned to keep it consistent, now I'm motivated every single day. The only thing that's changed is that I've become more goal-oriented. So I've thought out my goals more than I ever have, and I've focused on them more than I ever have. Like, I think about my goals every single day. I think about my goals every time I go to do a task. I'm thinking, is this helping me in my goal, or is this taking me further away? And when I know that it's helping me, I'm happy to do it. I'm motivated to do it. I want to do it, and I want to do it well, and I want to do it quickly, but I also want to enjoy it. So what you should do is come up with a goal for your life. Now, I'm honestly surprised that everybody doesn't do this, because I think to myself, what's your point? Like, what's the point in you doing anything if you don't have this? All right, but first let me describe what it actually is. So come up with your goals. Now, there's a few key areas that you want to come up with. All right, you want finances, you want relationships, you want personal goals. So that could be mental health, it could be skills. You want your contribution to a larger community, and you want health. All right, those are the main ones. There might be other ones that I'm overlooking, but it doesn't really matter. All I'm saying is come up with goals that touch on every aspect of life completely. So if there's something that's your goal and it doesn't even fall into those 5 categories that I just said, put that down too. Literally make it as thorough as possible. It should be, if you have a journal, 2 pages of your journal that completely describe your perfect life. All right? That's your new goal. That's your new purpose in life. All right? Even if you don't know your purpose, then that's what you put down. You put that I'm going to find my purpose. Now that's your purpose. All right? This is now something that you should be thinking about and improving on and taking action on every single day. Okay? This is what life is literally for. You know, if you have the opportunity to do this, then you have the responsibility to do this. There's people that spend their days with their goal of finding food for that day and getting through the day and surviving so that they could see another day. You, if you're watching this, probably don't have that problem. And you probably have the freedom to chase your dream and to do whatever is your deepest purpose. All right? That is a privilege. That makes you in the minority, right? Of Earth. If we're talking about Earth, you're in the minority. You are privileged to have that ability and that freedom. All right? So you better take advantage of it. Otherwise, you could do the alternative and you can watch Netflix and you can go on your phone and you can hang out with friends. And if that's what makes you happy, then you don't need to watch this video. You're good. You figured it out. You're happy. All right. But if you're not happy or you think you could be happier with your life, then that's what you need to do. That's certainly what allowed me to be happy consistently, happy and motivated and, you know, grateful for life. So that's really what helped me. And it's not always, you know, you're not always going to be motivated. It always is going to come in waves. But, you know, you just stay aware of it. And I'm serious. You need to think about those goals every single day. Otherwise, you're going to fall off. What I have affirmations that I listen to every single day that are related to those goals. I listen to them one time in the morning, one time before bed. So it keeps my mind constantly on them. It's like not even an option to stop thinking about them. I'm always thinking about them. And so that means whenever I go on my phone and I know I'm wasting time, in my head, I can't get out that voice that's like, bro, you're wasting time. You have goals. What the fuck are you doing? So it's just something that's going to improve every aspect of your life. It's going to make people respect you more. You know, you're going to become a better human. You're going to acquire skills. You're going to acquire wisdom, knowledge. You're going to try shit and you're going to start failing at stuff. And it's all good. It's all part of it. And it's fun. And yeah, that's really all that you need to do on a very practical level. And you just need to, you know, take some time to learn yourself, you know, what works for you. You should, you know, maybe start a journal where you have a really motivated day. You have to write down what made you motivated or what made you happy that day. All right. And then the day you're not happy, you look at that day and you write, oh, I was happy because of this. All right, let me do that today too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Try to stay consistent with it. I mean, you have to. If you want to be consistently motivated, you got to be consistently thinking of the things that motivate you in life. And one last note is when you're writing those goals for your whole life, get down to the emotion of it. So say, all right, I want to be making $10,000 a month. All right, that's not good enough. You have to say, I want to be making $10,000 a month because I'll be able to provide for my family, because that'll make me feel like I'm really contributing something, and it'll make me feel very fulfilled and very useful as a person, as a human being to my family, and it'll make me feel grateful that I have the opportunity to give back. All right, you see, that's a good goal. Just saying I want to make $10,000 a month, who cares? You're not going to care about that. You need to write down the emotional attachment to it, because you're going to remember the emotion. You're not going to remember the thing. You feel me? Or you're going to get attached to the emotion, I should say. So, yeah, that's everything. There was a lot packed into this video. I don't know. You might have to watch it twice. Anyways, if you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, share it with somebody you think could use it. I know it's Corona. I hope y'all are staying busy, staying active, becoming better, improving. And if you have any more ideas for videos, just comment or message me anywhere. And I will try to make all of your suggestions. I'm really just here to try to, you know, explain everything that I've been through and what's helped me. So, yeah, that's all. Peace, love.